Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 different kinds of horchata. The first kind is going to be strawberry horchata, and we're going to need long grain white rice, agave nectar, almonds, strawberries, and water. 1/3 of a cup of rice, and this is long grain white rice. And then 2/3 of a cup of raw almonds. Finally, we're going to add 3 cups of hot but not boiling water. Now we're going to blend it on high speed for about a minute. Now we're going to pour it into this container here. And we are going to let it sit on the counter overnight. Alright, so we've let this brew overnight. Now we're going to set a sheet of cheesecloth over a strainer over top of a deep bowl. And we're just going to set that aside for now. Now we're going to pour our mixture into the blender again. Okay, that's most of it. And we're gonna add 1 cup of sliced strawberries and 1 cup of cold water. And now we're gonna blend it on high for 2 minutes. And now that it is nice and blended here, we're going to pour it over the cheesecloth. I'm just going to pick that up. Give this a squeeze. This feels indescribably weird, by the way. And we're going to pour it back into our original container, just because it's a little bit easier to maneuver here. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of agave nectar. Stir that up. To serve, just pour over ice. This makes about 5 cups and should keep for about a week in the refrigerator. Now we're going to make a cinnamon coffee horchata. And to do that, we're going to need long grain white rice, 2/3 of a cup raw almonds, and 2 tablespoons of dark roast whole coffee beans, and 2 inches of a cinnamon stick that has been cut in half, as well as 4 tablespoons of agave nectar to sweeten it. And now we're going to pour everything into the blender. And this is 3 cups of hot but not boiling water. And now we're going to blend it for about a minute. Now we're going to pour it into a container and let it sit on the counter overnight. So you're going to want to let this steep for at least 8 hours. Get all the good stuff out of there. On it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. So now that we've let it steep, I've placed a colander over a deep bowl, and I've placed over that a layer of cheesecloth to strain it. And now we're going to add the mixture back to the blender. Mixture back into the blender with another cup of cold water. We're going to blend for 2 minutes. Okay, and now we're going to pour it into our strainer here. Lift the cheesecloth up and give it a squeeze here. And now we're going to add 4 tablespoons of agave nectar. container. And it will keep like this for about a week. You can just pour it over ice and it is ready to drink. Today we're taking some inspiration from Asia and we're going to make ginger lemongrass horchata. To make it, you'll need 1/3 of a cup of long grain white rice, 2/3 of a cup almonds, 6 inches of lemongrass chopped, and 2 inches of ginger chopped. To start, add the ginger, lemongrass, almonds, and rice to a blender. Then add 3 cups of hot but not boiling water. Blend it on high speed for 1 minute. Now we're going to pour it into a container and let it sit on the counter overnight. Okay, so our brew has steeped and now we're going to put it back in the blender with 1 cup of cold water. And now we're going to blend it on high for 2 minutes. Okay, so I don't know if we got it on camera, but my blender broke. But hopefully this is blended enough. I think it probably is. So we're just gonna pour it over this sieve that's lined with cheesecloth. Gently pull the cheesecloth up here and squeeze it. I've discarded the solids and now I'm going to whisk in 4 tablespoons of agave nectar. pour it back into my pitcher. And we lost quite a bit of it in the blender disaster, but usually it'll make about 4 cups. Sweet and spicy. Alright, see you next time, and if you like this video, like it. If you hated it, share it, and subscribe no matter what.